帰りなさいませ。ご主人様、お嬢様。Welcome back home to Masters and Princess. Don't forget, okay? ようこそバンドメイドのアキューティへ。
うるさいな。
お酒を飲んだ時それぞれのメンバーがどうなるかと。
お酒が大好きです。バンドメイドの茜のドラ
花見 is Japanese hentai. You must join.
Bonjour à tous and welcome to Podcast, the first podcast about BAND-MAID that you must join. And believe me, you don't want to piss off Nico. I'm Orange and I will be your host for this new series of podcasts with special guests. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th episode of podcast. Today I'm with my co-worker and friend from Venezuela, Viiolet.
Yay, you remembered.
I mean from Colombia, sorry.
Everyone, I'm Viiolet. Yeah, this is a bit of an internal joke because Orange constantly forgets that I'm from Venezuela and he affirms that I'm from Colombia.
Don't worry, for me you will be from Colombia your whole life.
No,
Even the day I will see you, I will go to Colombia
they're on
and
a
say,
different time zone.
why are you not at the airport of Colombia? I'm waiting for you. All right, so
Worst vacation ever.
yeah. The first question before starting to talk about you, which country is better, Venezuela or Colombia?
Really hard to say. I mean, it's basically very similar. I love my country, but I've also been to Colombia and it's amazing.
Oh,
You can eat really well in Colombia. Their food is insanely good. But I think that if you want to see pretty places and beaches and stuff like that, I think here you can find a bit more of that. But it's all in the taste. But any of the two is amazing. You're gonna eat well, sleep well, do lots of things, and see beautiful places. So.
all right. So let's start to talk about you. Who are you, Violetto?
Well, I've already said this a few times, but basically I started making videos, I think a little over 2 years ago. And I started posting on TikTok. And it was just a bit of a hobby. I wasn't taking it too seriously. I was just experimenting. But I ended up taking it a little bit more seriously. And started getting interested in it and started learning how to edit a little bit better. And it ended up being a lot of fun. And getting to know people in the community was nice. Some people started finding my videos. I began getting a few more views. I once got a like from Miku. That's the highlight of my my editing career. I once got a like from Miku.
On TikTok?
I have a screenshot somewhere.
Yeah. You took a screenshot.
On TikTok.
Yeah. And why
It was on when the Lollapalooza happened.
Oh.
And I made a video about it and it got a like from Miku. So yeah, that was nice.
I bet. And why did you start on TikTok?
Because it was a little less threatening than YouTube, because I knew YouTube had a lot of issues with copyright.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, especially if you're just having fun.
Yeah, and I knew that TikTok didn't do that.
Okay.
At least not back then.
Yeah.
And so I knew that I could basically put anything I wanted on the video. So that's why I started on TikTok. There was also less people from the community on TikTok.
Way
It's a little
less.
embarrassing to say now, but that also made it a little less
Yeah, we will talk
like
about it.
scary.
Yeah, we will talk. Okay,
I didn't
I
want
get
people
it.
to judge me too harshly
I mean,
for my crappy video.
if there is a community that will not judge you whatever you're doing, as long as you are talking about BAND-MAID, it's the BAND-MAID community. I mean, you can do the crappiest job.
Yeah, but still, my first videos were really crappy.
Oh, I need to check that.
No,
Yeah. I need to check. I need to go on your TikTok accounts. I'm.
I mean, my first video wasn't even a video. It was
Oh,
just pictures. I took screenshots of the video from now on that they had just posted,
yeah.
and I just took a bunch of screenshots of Akane, all the shots, the good shots from Akane,
Yeah.
and I just compiled all the pictures and with the song, and it was for her birthday, and that was it.
Oh.
It wasn't even like a video. It was a slideshow, basically.
Also, we should mention something is that you are not making those videos from a computer. You are making those from your phone, right?
Yes, I do everything on my phone.
Which I find
And
crazy. I could
yeah,
never do
you
that.
still can't really
No.
envision how I do that.
No, that's for me. It's not
It takes
possible.
patience.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
It takes a lot of patience.
that's insane. It's totally insane. So, next question: how did you find out about BAND-MAID? I know you talk about it in the Ojosama video.
Yeah, I did kind of mention it in the Ojal-sama video. I just basically kept seeing Thrill recommended on YouTube. And one day I just clicked on it, like, okay, let's just see what this is. And Misa really got my attention because you don't see a bass solo every day.
Yeah.
So I was liking the song. I was really liking the uniforms, like the maid outfits. I loved it. And I was really liking the two color scheme, the black and white and then the red.
Yeah.
And then Misa came out of nowhere with the bass solo, and I was like, interesting. I like this. And Choose Me was right after that. It was the first video that was recommended under Thrill.
Yeah.
And I went to that and fell in love right away. Started consuming everything there was on YouTube from them back then. It wasn't as much as it is today. That was in 2017.
Okay.
But yeah, they wrote down the nonfiction days, real existence, Don't Let Me Down, all of those. And yeah, a lot of fun. Loved it.
Was it
Really, really liked it.
was it before or after the release of Just Bring It?
It was after,
It was after.
because I remember that I was able to find the songs from Just Bring It.
Oh, nice. That may be amazing to discover them with songs from Just Bring It.
Yes, I had already like watched the videos from YouTube, and I started like looking up the discography, and I saw that there was a recent album, and I started looking it up until I found it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, Just Bring It is still like one of my favorite albums,
Yeah, me too.
mainly because it was the one that I found
Oh, yeah.
after all the videos from YouTube.
Yeah, I get that.
And it's such a good album,
It's
such a good
an
album.
amazing album. Yeah, it has one of my favorite songs. I mean, I have a lot of favorite songs, but Just Bring It is insane.
Oh yeah, your favorite song is Don't You Tell Me.
Yes, I mean there is Ready to Rock now, so that's it's complicated to stay number one with the new releases and so many good songs. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's still Don't You Tell Me for now.
All of us have like a 10-song list of our favorite song.
It should be a 10 song list, but it's more like a 50 song list in the end. because you're like, oh, I love this song and this song. Oh yeah, this one is great. Oh, I love this song too. And
Yeah, basically the one you're listening to.
yeah, the problem is that I'm listening to like 100 songs all the time, so that's an issue with BAND-MAID. They are making so many good songs that it's
Yeah,
so
that's a great issue to have.
yeah, it's true. It's a great issue to have. It's not like you're listening to one band who made like one or two good songs. At least now you have a lot of songs to listen to with BAND-MAID.
Yes.
So yeah, we talked about the Ojo-sama video. So let's dive into this topic. So how was it for you to record your voice for the first time? I think, at least for a video.
Oh, it was the second time,
Oh, it
but
was
it
the
was still
second time.
awful.
So
Because I really wanted to sound good because it was, for like a big video with
yeah,
other people.
big video. It's not that big.
Yeah, it's an important video and
It's
I
true. It's
really
an important
wanted to
video.
be like good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because my house is in a place where it's very loud and again, I don't really have like computer or good equipment.
Hmm.
So I got this $3 little lapel microphone and I just emptied my closet and got into my closet to record because that was the only way to avoid the background noise.
Yeah.
And then I started looking online how to make that audio sound better and I found a few options that were free and I was able to use them to clean the audio even more. And yeah, until I finally had something that I felt happy with. And that's what I sent you. But yeah, it was a stressful couple of days when I was doing that.
But yeah, the recording quality was pretty amazing, and you put a lot of effort on it because I was just asking people to record their voice, and some of them just recorded with their phones without doing any post-prod treatment or anything like that. So you didn't have to worry that much, though. You could just record with your phone and send me the recording, as long as
I am a bit of a perfectionist.
I mean, to get in your closet, empty it, and yeah, try to record and work on the audio afterwards. You are a perfectionist. I can confirm that.
You can't criticize me too much because you're also a bit of a perfectionist. So yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you don't. Of course you don't. Perfectionism, where? I don't know it.
It's so tough to make the quote unquote perfect video. There is always mistake here and there, and it's
Yeah, but we try.
yeah, we try, and it's not like we are professionals, so it's fine.
Nope, we're not. Most certainly not.
I mean, who is editing with their phone?
With my free version of CapCut,
with
let me do anything.
with your free version. That's insane. I'm pretty sure that no one is doing that. Even the people who are working only on TikTok and YouTube Shorts are working with the computer to make their videos. So, yeah, that's insane. Talking about videos, if people didn't know that, we are actually working together now because you were, like you said, you were working alone on TikTok, and I contacted you. We have a question about that later, so we will answer it again. But I contacted you, but I don't even remember how and when, but you will talk about it. But I contacted you after seeing a lot of your videos on TikTok, and I knew that there was not a lot of fans, BAND-MAID fans in TikTok. So yeah, I asked you if you wanted to join my channel and make videos, the same videos that you were making for TikTok, but to post them on my YouTube channel as shorts. And you agreed. So do you remember the first time that we talked about it?
Yeah, I do. I kind of mentioned the videos again. And you were like, "All right, you have mentioned that you make videos, but what kind of videos?" And I sent you one.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, this looks actually great," because I had already gotten a little bit better. My videos weren't that crappy anymore. That's why I showed you one.
Oh, you should have sent me the first one.
No. So yeah, and you were like, maybe you would like to post, because right then when we talked about it, I was not posting on TikTok anymore. It had been
Oh,
a couple of months
okay.
because I was kind of going through some stuff,
Okay.
and I didn't have like any inspiration to do anything. But then you kind of came out of nowhere and said like, why don't you make the videos and post them on my channel where I already have an audience?
Yeah.
And I was like, great, my biggest fear, an actual maniac audience.
That's not how you responded though.
No, of course not. I decided to be brave and I said, great, yes, let's do it.
The total opposite.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes life gives you an opportunity and you just have to go for it.
It's great because I'm learning
And
this.
so,
No, I know.
yeah, I know. I didn't tell you this then.
Great.
But yeah, I was like, okay, maybe I should try on YouTube. So I also started like looking up how it worked on YouTube because it's different. Even my videos here on YouTube, they're all under 1 minute. On TikTok, they were usually over 1 minute unless they were like little memes that they were really short.
Yeah.
Because I have to stay under the 1 minute mark to avoid copyright strikes. It's kind of like how YouTube works. You can basically post any type of content that's copyrighted as long as it's under a minute. So most of my videos here are 59.9 seconds long.
That's very precise.
It takes a lot of work sometimes for me to just like choose the clips and put together just because I have to stay under the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, I bet.
So yeah, I had to like learn about that. But yeah, it was still a great opportunity. It gave me inspiration back. I suddenly felt motivated to start posting things again. And of course, the community was not scary at all.
And they thought
Everyone was really nice.
yeah, and they all thought that it was me who was
Of course, they
making those
thought that
videos.
it's your channel.
Yeah, but I think
But I was
I
trying
posted
to be
about it,
like very
right?
polite.
I think
Yeah, but not everyone's gonna see that.
yeah, that's right.
And I was trying to be like super polite in the comments, like, "Hey, I'm like, it's me
It's
making
me.
them, and I'm collaborating with him." And yeah, it took like a couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
people started like recognizing it, and
Yeah.
everyone started to like picking up that it was me making the videos, and everyone has been nothing but nice to me, and that has been amazing. That has helped me a lot to stay motivated and inspired to keep making the videos, especially now that I have gotten better at it.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of some of the videos that I've posted.
And you should. There are a lot of great videos, and there are some shorts with a lot of views. A lot of views.
Yeah, the one that has the most is the one about Kanami talking
Yeah.
about Miku having her little moment during Yokohama before Influencer. That one is the one that has the most views. It's like 122,000 views, something like that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's a great short. I was just thinking about it, but I trusted you with everything I had because I basically gave you the comments of my channel. You could do anything.
I remember when you did that because you thought that you could give me like some let's say um some permissions on your channel. But
Yeah.
no, when I tried like uploading the first short, I was like, no, it's not giving me the option. And you were like, okay, let me just give you
Everything.
full admin permission. I'm like, are you sure?
That's
And you,
reassuring. Are you sure?
yeah, and you were like, yes, just please don't erase anything. And I'm like, of course I'm not gonna erase anything.
And at
So
least
yeah,
at least until
that was
now,
funny, but
yeah, at least until now you didn't erase anything. So I think that we are good.
no.
Uh,
I did make a mistake once, I remember,
oh yeah.
but I fixed it really quickly.
Okay.
Yes, because recently YouTube added longer shorts,
Oh yeah.
but before they had to be 1 minute. And once I cut wrong. I didn't
Oh.
trim well enough the video when I was editing, and it wasn't 59.9 seconds. It went just 0.1 above the 1 minute mark.
Oh.
And YouTube posted it like a video and not like a short.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And I was freaking out.
I mean,
Freaking out.
I did worse than that. I deleted one of my videos. So
And you saw it the next day.
yeah.
You were like, why is there a video there? And I was like, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I'm not the one who did it. It's
I fixed it, but I didn't want to delete the wrong one.
oh yeah,
Just in case.
that's right.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't
felt
want
really
to delete
bad.
it. Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
I felt really bad.
Yeah. By the way, I was checking. I was checking the short with the most views, and it's almost 180,000. So it's way more than what you think.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's
Great.
it's the videos with the most views, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. But yeah, I gave you all the rights to the channel, and I mean there is no
Yes.
other way to do it. So at least now you can do whatever you want. But I know that there is. I mean, you can do basically whatever you want, even though in the app there are stuff that you can't do. Like it's. I found out it's not that easy to manage the channel like you can do on a computer. But if you can find your way
Oh yeah,
around
for sure.
and upload stuff and stuff like yeah.
Yeah, no. On the mobile app, it's a little more limited.
Yeah. For example, I wanted to check the comments on the post that we made for the podcast, but it was I had to check it on my computer. It was way easier this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about our collaboration, it will soon be your first anniversary, right? Second anniversary.
Yes.
Second?
On Monday. No, the first one.
The first one. Okay, the first one. It's been 1 year. 1 year that we're working
1
together.
year since I posted the first short on your channel.
So you will be 1 year old on Monday.
Yes.
Are you planning on making a special video for that?
I would like to, yes. I haven't thought of anything yet, but I sure would like to make something to commemorate it.
Okay, that would be great. That would be great. So on Monday, Violet's first anniversary on the channel. It's crazy.
Although now that I think about it, this is gonna come out 1 week after.
Oh. Why?
Because I mean Monday from now, but you're going to post this
Oh, that's right. Because you are listening to us from the future.
1 week later.
Yes. So it will be 1 week before. Yeah, that's the problem when you are recording this episode. So we are I'm actually recording this on April 19th. It's 5:37 a.m. for me, and it's past midnight for you, right? Yeah, it's past midnight for you.
It's not even midnight.
Oh, it's not even midnight for you. Yeah, it's 11.
I'm still on April 18th.
You're in the past.
But yes, my
Okay.
anniversary is going to be on the 21st.
All right, so I hope that you all watched Violet's short for his
Yeah,
for our
hopefully
anniversary.
I did come up with something to commemorate it.
Imagine nothing has been released. People will be like, "What?"
Now I have to do something.
Yeah, you have to do something. It's your anniversary, so you have to do something for sure. All right, let's move to the next topic. That will be about me this time, because it's my podcast and I can do whatever I want. My trip to Japan. Yay! My first trip to Japan, actually. It's my first time.
Like a super long trip too.
No, just a month.
Just a month.
Americans be like,
He says
what?
it so casually.
Japanese be like, what? And I talked to like a few Japanese people who were like, we could not do something like that. If you're Japanese,
but still, don't kid yourself. Most people are going to be, what?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, people outside of France for sure, outside of Europe probably, and yeah, that's a lot of people. How can you take like 5 weeks vacation at once? That's
yeah,
not
but it's not only that it's 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks in Japan.
Yeah, but Japan is cheap, so I mean,
Sure, Japan is cheap.
for our countries, like rich countries, it's cheap because euros is way stronger than yen. I mean, yen is
yeah, but also like paying for plane tickets and stuff like.
Yeah, plane ticket
Japan
was
is far away.
Yeah, that's true. Plane tickets were probably the most one of the most expensive thing that we had to buy, but we came out with a good price in the end. So I think that it was a good deal because we saw that we had to change planes at Hong Kong, so we decided to stay 1 week in Hong Kong, so we can visit a little bit and go to Hong Kong Disneyland for 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna be in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I will be I will be meeting with the legendary Marshall, the king of the
Yay!
bold, the king of the bold men, the bold men's, the bold men. Yeah, and I will also try to meet with Nam. I told her that I will be in Hong Kong and see if we can meet, and she was excited that we had this opportunity. So hopefully we will be able to meet and take a photo, and I will post stuff in Twitter and on Instagram, because I'm not using my Instagram that much, but I think this trip will be the opportunity to use my Instagram account. Because
yes. Traveling goes great on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of person who is using Instagram a lot. If you check my Instagram account, you can see that I didn't post anything for a while now. But yeah, with this trip, I will post every day. So there will be content to check out, and yeah, maybe it will bring me more people on Instagram, because I don't know if a lot of BAND-MAID fans are using Instagram anyway.
There are more now.
Yeah.
Certainly more.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, I have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of places to visit, and it's a very packed schedule that I have, and hopefully we can do everything that we have planned. There are some concerts planned too, but unfortunately I won't go to the Day of Maid concert. Even though I had a ticket, I gave it to Numu because he lost I think 5 or 6 lottery. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw his screenshot on X, and he lost at least 5 times the lottery.
Poor thing.
Yeah, that's crazy, and so many people won the first time. I even saw Japanese complaining that a lot of overseas fans were winning the lottery when Japanese fans were losing all of them. So I don't know. I don't know how it works, if it was just luck. But yeah, it looks like a lot of Japanese lost this lottery. So we'll see.
Well,
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
at least your ticket will go to someone that really deserves it, because
Oh, yeah.
Numu is awesome.
Yeah, Numu is awesome. It's also been a while since I've been started to work with Numu, and every time I need something, I'm just asking him, and he's always here and working very fast and making amazing drawings. I don't know if you saw the last ones that he posted on X. They are insane. Like it's it's all new level of Numu.
I did see a few.
Yeah, it's Numu 2.0. It's more detailed, more beautiful. It's crazy that it is improving all the time. And it's not even his main job. He's doing something totally different, but he's spending so much time to make drawings. That's so good. I really love his drawings and his character designs, and yeah, I really like working with him. And question for you, Viiolet. Do you plan on someday traveling somewhere, and where would you like to go?
Obviously, Japan. I always wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah.
But now I really, really, really want to go. Because I mean, BAND-MAID is in Japan.
Yeah, maybe they will go back on their world domination, because it's been on hold for a while now. But I don't know, maybe they will come back to that, and we can maybe move to the to the BAND-MAID news and talk with that, because the next concert is Day of Maid in less than a month now, in May 10th. And even though before COVID there was not really any announcements during these concerts, since COVID, the Day of Maid has been a special date that we are waiting for to learn new things about BAND-MAID, about the plans.
Yeah, they usually do announcements.
Yeah, they usually do announcement. Even though I think last year there was no announcement. I think there was nothing last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But this year, they already planned a BAND-MAID Tour 2025 until mid-August, because they recently announced that they will be at the Summer Sonic Festival.
Summer Sonic, yes.
Yeah. And this will be probably broadcasted, so we will be able to see them in...
Yeah, we usually get footage from Summer Sonic.
Yeah, exactly. And they have been to Summer Sonic for a while now, so they are. It's pretty much their festival. I think it is the festival that they never miss. It's the one that they are going like every time they can, for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, so
it's usually a lot of fun too.
Yeah. It's at the, I don't remember which year, but it's at the Summer Sonic Festival that they played Moratorium and Kalami went crazy on stage. That's at the Summer Sonic that she did that. But yeah, they planned stuff. They planned concerts until mid-August, but we still don't know what they are going to do for the end of the year. So at least for me, I don't know what's your thought on that, but for me, they will. And they should announce their plan at the Day of Maid concerts.
I do think that they will announce something at the Day of Maid. I don't know if they're gonna leave Japan this year though. I do wish they did. But I mean I can't really tell right now. Once I saw the whole thing with the latest anime, I understood why they didn't leave Japan in the first half of the year. They've been like really busy over there. Um, but there hasn't been any indication of what they're going to do in like the last quarter of the year. So who knows? Fingers crossed.
The thing is that when you are recording stuff on anime, I think that it's been done way sooner than when the anime is released. Like for Green Does a You, the song and the music video were recorded like 6, 7, or 8 months before. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that
but because they did all the motion
yeah,
capture and
but
stuff, who
I,
knows how long that took.
and yeah, and who knows when they did it. But I know that
Mm.
most of the time Japanese studios um, are working a lot to make sure that those episodes are being released. But sometimes they are missing time, so it could be a pretty recent thing that they recorded
Yeah.
the motion capture videos. We don't know about that. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, it's not like we were expecting them to leave Japan the whole year, but not announcing anything, not even saying that hey, we will go to overseas at one point. So
Yeah,
in
they
this,
have they have hinted that they want to travel again
a
abroad,
lot. They have a lot in
but
there about that.
because I'm sure they want to, but
Yeah,
maybe not yet. Maybe, who knows?
I mean, if they do, they they will announce something for sure at the Day of Maid concert, because it's been like weeks that I'm seeing bands from Japan announcing stuff for fall. I mean, every known band in Japan is announcing their concerts for the US or for the Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen so many posts from so many bands saying that hey, we are coming to Europe in September, October, November, and so many bands are coming, but we are still waiting for BAND-MAID to do an announcement, and it
Who
feels
knows? Who knows? Maybe Day of
yeah.
Maid will be the day.
I mean, if it's not Day of Maid, I don't know when they could announce that. They don't have any big event, or it will be a random date or a random concert when they have the confirmation that it's happening. I don't know. But Day of Maid, I think we have waited long enough. We need to know now. We need to know. I mean,
Orange demand no now.
yes, I request announcements. Just tell us that you will come or not. Put an end to our misery, and so we don't have to say, oh, will they come this year?
Yeah.
Yes, I hope that they will come. I mean, just yeah. How many days is that? Like 1 month and 9 days. Yeah, like 20 something days before the Day of Maid. And I will be in Japan, and I will be like waiting that the concert ends and people say what it's going to happen. It will be a lot of excitement, and I mean, I'm already expecting that they don't come, so I'm not disappointed. But I will be disappointed if they don't come. You know I will, and I know you will, even though you can't see them, at least for now, until the day they announce a South
Yeah,
American
no, I
tour.
like it when they tour internationally because then I get fan cams.
Yeah, that's true.
And fan cams are a lot of fun,
Fan caps are a lot of fun.
especially if Vladimir is in the audience
Yeah,
because
that's true. That's true.
because Vlad is like really tall.
Yeah, it's
So he's
helping a lot.
usually taller than everyone else. And so he takes really good fan cams
Yeah,
because there are like not many heads in the way.
yeah, and he is often in the rail, especially to film those concerts.
Yes, very
Um,
dedicated.
but what do you think? Imagine that BAND-MAID is not leaving Japan for one more year. What do you think? Do you think it's, even if we don't know their plans for the rest of the year? I mean, if they have, I saw someone talking about a rumor that they are working for another anime. that will be released in the next anime season. But what do you think of BAND-MAID not leaving Japan for 2 years?
I mean, it does suck a bit, but you have to understand my perspective because I don't really look forward to things like that because whenever artists go on tour, I don't get to see them anyways. So for me, like the appreciation for an artist, it's not really that close to seeing them live.
Yeah.
So for me, it's whatever. I mean, I'm happy if they tour internationally because I get the fan counts, but if I don't, then I don't, and that's it. It doesn't make that much of a difference to me, so I guess that's why I can't relate that much.
Until the day
Because I do see you and so many others that are like, I need to see them live. Like,
yeah.
it kind of sounds like you will stop liking them so much if you don't go see them live. And I'm like, I cannot relate to that
Yeah, there are
in the
people.
slightest.
Yeah, there are people really like that, saying that if I don't see them live, I will stop listening to them and stop supporting them. I mean, I've been waiting since 2022, and I had to fly to the US to see them, so I'm committed now. I can't I can't just stop everything after so many years doing what I'm doing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it will do something on my motivation of making videos. I don't know. I don't know the effect that something like that will have, because it would be really disappointing that they don't tour again for this year. At least, I mean, I would be happy if they announce that they will tour in 2026. I will be like, oh, I have something to look forward to, and maybe someday they will tour in South America. We don't know. Maybe they will come to Brazil, for example. And I see a lot of bands coming to Brazil.
Yeah, lately a lot of bands are like coming to Brazil.
Yeah.
Some are going to like Argentina and Chile.
Yeah.
But those are also kind of far away, so
Yeah, I was wondering, imagine like BAND-MAID is saying, oh, we are touring South America and we are going to Brazil. Is it something that you could
yeah,
do?
Brazil could be feasible
Okay.
because it's not, I mean, it's still far away. Brazil is big.
Yeah,
Okay?
Brazil is big. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Brazil is really big, and like the places where bands come to play, it's fairly to the south.
Oh.
So yeah,
okay.
it's still far away.
Yeah.
But still,
it will probably
it's
be
closer than Chile.
Yeah, and it will be probably cheaper than going to Japan, right? I don't even know how much it would cost, like for someone in any countries of South America to go to another country in South America.
I mean, it's not as cheap as it is in Europe, of course, because in Europe it's like the next country is like an hour away by car.
That's true.
Not
by car.
Like that,
not by car. It's funny that you really think that every country is at 1 hour from each other.
It's just a joke. Like from outside of Europe, we think that you guys are like 1 hour away from each other. Like,
I mean, by plane it's true, but not by car.
But here, yeah, I mean, to go to Brazil, it takes me like a flight of like 6 to 7 hours.
Wow, really? I was going to.
Yeah, I'm telling you that the big cities are kind of far.
Like, it's almost like I think it's almost the length of my flight when I went to Washington.
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
That's crazy. I didn't thought that it was that far away.
Oh, it's big.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe it's because you have slow planes in South America. I don't know.
Yeah, right. No, it's just that Brazil is really big.
Yeah, Brazil is really big. I know. Yeah. But that would be amazing. I mean, if they are coming to South America, you have to go to see them, right?
I would definitely try.
Now you have
I
to.
mean, it would still be expensive. I don't know if I would be able to afford it,
Yeah.
but Brazil could possibly be manageable.
Okay. That would be great. That would be great.
But I don't really have much hope of that. I mean, they've barely stopped on Mexico.
Yeah. And by the way, Mexico
Yeah.
is Mexico further or more expensive for you?
Mexico is also really far away.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really bad at geography, so I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, it's really far away too.
It's further than Brazil, or is it the same?
No, I don't think it's around the same, maybe a little less,
Yeah.
but still it's far away.
But would it be more or less expensive? Because there are more chances that they come back to Mexico than Brazil.
I don't really know. I haven't really looked into it. I could, but I don't really know.
Okay. Just to know if it would be feasible as well, because there are more chances of that at least, and it would be an opportunity for you to see them live at least once.
Yeah,
And-
at least once.
Yeah.
And cry my eyes out during the
Yeah.
entire concert.
I need to fly to Mexico just to see that.
No.
Okay, let's move to the next topic. BAND-MAID recently released a little new song called "Ready to Rock," right?
Ready to rock.
Ready to Rock. That also reached.
And it's amazing.
Yeah, and it reached the music video reached 1 million views like yesterday, a few hours ago, like yesterday.
More
Which
like
is-
today.
Today for you, not for me. If you're in America, it's today. If you're
Yes.
anywhere else, it's yesterday. let's go with that. But that's insane because Zen was already very fast to reach 1 million views, and
Yes, it was 15 days and like 12 hours.
yeah, and
this one, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be
neither.
faster than Zen.
Yeah,
It was really close, but it ended up being a little under 15 days. It was 14 days and 20 hours.
20 hours. Yeah, that's insane. I wonder if BAND-MAID one day will have the. I don't know if it's because of the subscribers number or the visibility on in general, if they will be able to like make 1 million views in a week or something, or even less than that. I don't even know if
Who knows?
they can do that. Even if imagine they are doing an opening of a big shonen anime, like I don't know if it's, I think it's finished, but imagine if they are doing the opening of Demon Slayer, for example.
Ooh, that would be big, yes.
That would be very big. I don't know if they can hit this kind of number very quickly if they are doing something for a big anime.
The thing that I like about the fact that they are doing a little more anime songs and that they're actually getting noticed for it is that they are not starting with that. Because sometimes an artist will have like only a couple of songs or maybe an album, and one of their songs kind of goes viral, and they grab them for an anime opening, and they become really famous, but they become also an anime artist,
Yeah.
and they're mostly known for their anime songs, and it's really hard for those artists sometimes to try and do something different, to try and do something that's not linked to an anime and have it also get views and get reactions. So I'm glad that they are already like a well-established band
Yeah.
that has a lot going for them. And even though they had a few anime songs. None of them were really that big.
Yeah.
And now that they're finally getting like their really big break with the anime songs, I think it's great that it's happening when they already had like their massive 10-year anniversary concert, and they have so much going on for them that it would be hard for them to now be considered just an anime band because they have so much on their repertoire. So I think that's really good that they're now finding like their anime break. It comes like a really good moment in their careers, in
Yeah.
my opinion,
I
personally.
agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. And I saw that some people join our Discord server because they learn about BAND-MAID with Ready to Rock, which is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Imagine you are you are watching Ready to Rock and be like, what is this band? That's a
I
pretty.
can totally imagine it because I've experienced that watching
it's,
anime.
it's a crazy song. But yeah, you have so much to catch on. That's insane. You have like 11 years of music, of concerts, of
But
everything.
yeah, that's also amazing.
Yeah.
Like you find a new artist and then you discover that there's a bunch of albums and EPs and singles and videos and everything and concerts, and there's so much for you to dive into,
Yeah.
and that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember that back in 2022 when I discovered them. 2021, sorry. When I discovered them, it was insane the amount of concerts that I had to watch and the songs that I have to listen to. And even now there are some songs that were like, as I'm like, what's the title of this one? It's so many songs. I don't remember all of them, so that's
Yeah,
pretty,
they do have a lot.
yeah, that's pretty crazy. But talking about anime, so they Ready to Rock is the opening of Rock is a Lady's Modesty. They released the third episode of like 2 days ago, I think.
Hmm.
Did you watch any of the episodes of the anime?
Yes, all of them.
I need to watch episode 3 because I watched the two first episodes.
You have to watch it. It was really good.
Yeah, okay.
Because they did another cover.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This time, the song from the cover I actually knew from before,
Oh, nice. I saw
and it was very nice.
yeah, I saw the tweets about the cover, but I don't know the title of the song, so I don't know if I already know the song or not. But yeah,
The promotion for this anime has been top notch.
yeah.
They are really working hard at it. It doesn't surprise me. It's a music related anime. It's a
Yeah.
girl band anime. Those usually do really good with adequate promotion, and they're doing everything right.
Yeah.
And not only the promotion for the anime, BAND-MAID is also doing it right.
yeah.
They're just throwing little teasers at us, and they are showing us the behind the scenes of the songs and like little clips from Kanami and Akane
Yeah.
and the things that they recorded, and it's been great. I'm loving all the little videos. I'm like, yes, give me more.
Yeah, and BAND-MAID is the perfect band for this anime. It says they couldn't
It
choose a
definitely
better
is.
band.
There was no better band for this.
I'm pretty sure that there are not that many animes that are featuring a band who is also doing mocap, who is working on the opening of the anime. I know only one anime that did that before.
The fact that it's the same band from the opening that's doing
Yeah.
all the motion capture is pretty special. That doesn't happen very often.
No.
Which is the other one?
The other
Which
one that
one's
I know
the one
is
that you know of?
the one that I know of is Carol and Tuesday, and it's also it's not just about music, but it's mainly about music. There are two musicians that are not in a band or not working together. I think they are two separate musicians, but I don't know if they are musical career. But they basically work together on this anime. They didn't do motion capture, but they did rotoscopy. So they have been recorded playing guitar and playing keyboard, and they draw the characters matching their movements, basically. the other difference with Rock is a Lady's Modesty is that they did not use 3D for the characters. They only used
Yeah.
3D for the instruments, and I think they didn't use 3D for the hand gestures and stuff like that. Sometimes they use a little bit of CGI, 3D CGI, but not that much, and
It's
blending.
mostly in the close-ups, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
barely tell. It's
Yeah.
really nice. The end result is really nice.
Mm. I was afraid about the 3D CGI stuff because I know that Japanese are really bad at that. And yeah, I mean, you probably know that because you also watch a lot of animes, right?
Yeah, I'm not super fan, but I don't mind that much either.
Yeah, sometimes I just can't watch it because it's so bad. but even into the animation, sometimes the studios, I don't know if it's the budget or the time, but sometimes the animation is so bad or the drawings are so bad. It's probably because of time or budget. I don't know, but yeah, they when they are willing to put a good budget and take some time, they can do masterpieces that no one can do. Like if you watch animes like we talked about it, but Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, this anime is amazing. Our Fate Unlimited Bloodworks, they are it's just masterpieces of 2D blending 3D animation. That's insane, totally insane. But sometimes you have animes that are doing the bare minimum when it comes to animation, like when you have characters moving, or I mean character walking. They are just putting the sprite up and down, and it looks like it's the character is walking, but it looks very weird because it's not really animated. But yeah, there are stuff like that looks very bad, and I think that for Rock is the Lady Modesty, it's fine. I won't say it's great, the 3D animation, but it's fine. At least it's watchable for me. But I'm very picky with 3D animation because I love.
I can tell.
Yeah, I love 3D CGI. I love watching movies. I love watching TV shows, and the problem is that Japan is very, very, very late when it comes to 3D animation because if you watch the past like 5 years, yeah, maybe even more, the movies that came in the big screen, you can see a lot of studios experiencing new kind of animation, trying to change things. But Japan is still using the old school CGI with no texture and a little bit of lighting. So it looks really bad most of the time it looks really bad, but sometimes they can make it a little bit work if they don't use it too much, or if the scenes are not too long, it works in a way. But if there are like 5-second plans on the character moving in 3D, it looks really, really bad because you are not used to see something like that.
I can tell you've thought a lot about this.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of Japanese animation, a lot of 3D CGI animation from Japanese studio, and it's so bad all the time. Like every time I watch an anime and I see a car in 3D moving, I'm like, oh, this is so bad. Look, the background is beautiful, is hand drawn, and then you have this car in
No,
3D
I see what you mean.
in 3D CGI moving, and you're like, oh, it's really showing, and it's so bad. It's
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
they I mean, I don't think I can compare it to that, but it has a similar feeling from the cartoons from the like 30s, 40s, and 50s, like Tom and Jerry, for example. I don't know if have you ever watched Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, of course, all my childhood.
Yeah, me too. So when you watch Tom and Jerry, for example, you can see that all the background is painted. It's not something that will be moving. And when you have something that will move in the screen, you can see that it's drawn in a different way. So it stands out, and you know that this thing will move. But it still looks great. but it stands out. And for me, it's some kind of the same thing with Japanese animation, where they're using 3D CGI. It stands out, but not in a good way.
Well, it's not so bad in Rock is a Lady's Modesty. It's just every now and
fine.
again when it's like really close to the instrument,
Yeah,
a little bit
it's
like on the fingers or a little bit like on the hands of the drummer.
yeah. I wish they
Because even her
use
feet, I kind of really liked how they animated the feet.
yeah.
Like on the pedals, I thought it looked really
Oh
nice.
yeah. That's right. I mean,
You
what?
can kind of tell in her hands every now and again, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's fine. I would say that it's fine. We'll see with more episodes, but yeah, for now it's fine. But you can really
Plus,
tell.
I kind of forget everything whenever I see that Ririsa is moving like Kanami. And then it's like, I don't care how it looks. I can tell that is Mincho's movement, and I love every second of it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, okay. I give you that. I give you that. But I will watch the third episode next week, I think, to see how it goes.
It's really cool. I have a lot of fun with that anime. I have to admit it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really funny the fact that they are acting like perfect girls and classy and polite, but in their head, they are crazy.
Which again fits with the bandmate
Yeah.
personas
Yeah,
so
yeah.
well. The whole gap concept is
Yeah.
just amazing. It's perfect.
And the voice actors are amazing. Like to do these two different voices when they are acting like ladies and where they are losing it. It's crazy.
It's great.
Yeah, I love it. Next, BAND-MAID performed recently at the Billboard Tokyo for an acoustic concert.
Yes, the acoustic
Yeah,
concert.
yes. We already know that it has been recorded. I don't know if the two sessions have been recorded because there
I
was
don't know.
two concerts.
They didn't give that much of a detail.
No,
I'm
but
guessing one of them.
I'm guessing the two of them to make sure that they have enough to
Maybe they recorded the two and they're going to like put
mix.
together the
Yeah,
playlist from
yeah,
both,
yeah,
like mix and match.
yeah.
They'll
That's
probably do that.
yeah. That's what I would imagine they would do.
Because some songs were different and others were the same, so
Yeah,
they'll probably choose.
yeah. And we had a little sneak peek of Letters to You.
Letters to You. It sounded amazing. I almost cried. It sounded like bossa nova. I don't know, I guess. That's what it sounded like to me, but I almost cried. I love that song so much.
Yeah, me too. It's a great song. But yeah, the set list. There are a lot of new songs that they played in this acoustic concert, right?
Yes, new arrangements.
New arrangements. Yeah, there was Choose Me that we already know, Shambles, which is a crazy surprise.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like the same time we heard like No God or HGK in the acoustic
Yes.
version. That's insane.
But those were amazing, so I'm really
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
me too. Me too. Then we had Wonderland, which is already known. Bestie, which is expected, I think. It's like a song that should be not really hard to arrange in an acoustic version. Daydreaming, that we already know and we will cry on.
Yes,
Yes.
a lot.
A lot. Coalium, of course, from the concert, the acoustic concert from last year. Same one, probably. It's probably same arrangement. We'll see. Forbidden Tale. That's the one I'm waiting for the most.
Yeah, I'm
because-
sure you're looking forward to that one.
I love that one. There was also Brightest Star. So a new Miko song.
Yes, in acoustic.
Yes, that's also the one that I'm expecting, and it was also with Miku, Akane, and Misa. So they kept the setup that they use from Sayonara Kidori. So Really,
Rhythm section for the win.
yes. Bubble, that they no, they never did an acoustic version of
Yes,
Bubble,
they
right?
did
They
last
did.
year.
Oh, they
Yes,
did last year.
they did, and it
I
was
wasn't. Oh yeah, that's
amazing.
right. It was so good. It was so good. I
It
love.
was so good,
Yes, I
so
love
so
this
good.
song. Letters to You, your song.
Yes,
Memorable because it
can't
was,
wait.
yeah, Memorable was already Alpha Acoustic, so same as Bestie. It was meant to be an acoustic song.
Yes,
And
definitely.
Alone, that we know from last year as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was also, so that's the second set, the second set list. But I think for the first one they played Mirage instead of, I don't remember which song, but they played Mirage.
Wonderland, I think.
Yeah. So there is also Mirage that we know from the Christmas acoustic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So few new arrangements from the last releases that we are eagerly waiting for. I don't know when
Yes,
they will.
apparently everyone did backup vocals
Yeah.
at some point.
Yes, that's so good. So good. I can't wait to hear the harmonies between Miku and Kanami because it was something
Ah,
that
yes, they are heavenly.
I don't know why they didn't do that before. That's it. I mean, from last year's concert, it was amazing. I love that. It was my favorite part of the acoustic concert. When those two are singing together,
Yeah.
it's so good. So yeah, I don't know when they. Any guess on when they could be releasing this?
I'm gonna guess there is like a little pause during the tour. There's like two sections of the tour. Maybe halfway through? Who knows?
Because from what I see, they are touring in May, and then they have 1 week in June. There are 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. It's not they. At least for now, they don't have more than 2 weeks break before concerts. I
Who
don't know.
knows then?
Yeah, I
Because
don't know when it's
we also have the EP coming, so it
Yeah.
has to be kind of like in between all of that.
Yeah. I don't know if they will release the EP after the second part of the tour, like end of summer or something like that.
We'll see. We'll see.
They could do what they did in 2022 when they released Unleash and they toured overseas. That would be a good way to promote Epic Narratives and the new EP.
Who knows? I also wonder if they're going to do like a physical release or if it's just going to be digital, like a
For the EP?
streaming. I think I know of the acoustic concert.
Oh, I mean the acoustic. Oh yeah.
I think the
maybe
acoustic is going to be a streaming only.
it will be a streaming for sure, and they could do what they did last year for the acoustic, like releasing a physical CD on Christmas or something.
Yeah, but that's only audio, not video. Video, I think it's only for the streaming.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it will be only for streaming, because.
But they will probably release an audio CD.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they've already done it with the other two. I mean, they might as well.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that if they are keeping doing this, it means that it's selling well. So I'm guessing
Yes,
they will
probably.
continue. Yeah, I have mine, and it was really cool because they signed a little letter in the CD. It was really cool.
Show off.
Let's move to our last topic for this section. You would like to talk about the upcoming concerts at the Rabaki Fest with 9mm Parabellum Ballet.
Yes, it's going to be a two-man concert, basically. It's like a session, a shared session. I do wonder if they're going to do something together at some point. Do wonder if maybe like a member of one band maybe participates with the other band or something, or if they're just going to like share the stage. But still, Kanami hinted on the latest letter to, I think it's for Omeis Yusama.
Yes, it is.
It's for everyone, that they had already had their first rehearsal, and she sounded very giddy about it, which I get because 9mm Parabellum Bullet, they've been around for a while, and we already know that BAND-MAID respects like older bands a lot. Like when they shared the whole thing with what's the name? I'm blanking right now. With Clay.
Glayway, yeah, that's right.
Grandizer U. There it is.
Oh.
When they were working on Grandizer U. What, Grandizer U or C? I forget the letter now. When they were working on Grandizer. And they were around the members of Glay, and they were also very giddy about it because these are bands that have been around for a while. And it's always inspiring, and you look up to them. And it's nice that they have those types of exchanges and encounters because I believe that one day new bands are going to look up to them like that. And they're going to have the chance of share the stage maybe with BAND-MAID. And those new bands will be all giddy like, yes, we get to share this experience with this amazing band. So I do think it's nice, and I think Kanami is enjoying it. I'm sure they all are, but she's the one that hinted at it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's coming soon. It's too bad that again it's in Japan, so we're probably not gonna see any of it.
Yeah, I don't know if this.
Who knows? I don't know if it will be televised in any way.
Yeah, I don't know if it's televised or not.
I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm assuming it's not.
Yeah, let's assume that it's not. Maybe we'll have some.
Yeah, and no fan comes from Japan, so anyway.
That's also that. Yeah, that's true.
Someone will go and will relate what happened, but we probably won't be able to see it. But it's still going to be a really cool experience.
Maybe they will record something and release it one day or another. I don't know. If they are really doing a featuring or making us playing together and stuff like that, they need to be there will be someone recording it for sure. I don't know if it will be released for us. Maybe it will be a Prime Video or an Omeis Yusama video. Who knows?
Who knows? Because there's the other band to take into consideration. So
that's true.
You don't know.
Yeah, right. That I agree that it would be great to see. I mean, they did it with the Warning, like seeing two bands together doing a song. But I remember seeing. I don't know if it was at the Alabaki Fest or another festival. I think it was another one. But I saw like two bands coming on stage together. It was Overworld and Abingdon Boys School, and both bands have 5 or 6 members. And it was Abingdon Boys School playing. They were on stage, and they invited the singer and one or two guitarists from Overworld, and they basically did a medley of one Overworld song and one Abingdon Boys School song.
You see, something like that would be really cool.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. I can tell you that. Let me check.
But yeah, I don't know if their styles are so close that they could do that.
Yeah, that's.
But still,
I don't even know which kind of band are 9mm Babylon, but
you should listen to them. I like them. I've been listening to them for a while now. I like them.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that would be really, really cool. I agree. I don't know if I still have this video, but I know it was from a festival.
But don't look it up now. We're doing something else.
No way.
Focus.
This won't be cut.
You get
Everyone will know.
You get distracted easily.
I have so many stuff from the world that it will take forever to find it anyway. All right.
Oh, I remembered something.
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to be for like over a month away,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be in charge.
No, I'm gonna revoke all your rights.
Yes. I'm taking over the channel.
No, don't. I don't.
And you can't do anything. You're in Japan.
I don't trust people from Colombia. But yeah, you will be in charge. So
Yes.
don't mess up my channel, please.
I will be in charge.
Yeah, I have. You know that we have a lot of subscribers.
I'm going to erase everything.
Oh my god! Imagine that.
After a year, I'm going to erase everything.
If you erase everything, I will erase Venezuela from the map.
You'll be too busy, like eating ramen in Japan.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like taking photos and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will take a lot of photos, a lot of videos, and I'm pretty sure that we will have a good time. But yeah, I don't know if you planned a lot of stuff. I have some plans on my side of videos to post, but I need to work on them. I have just a few days to work on those videos, so hopefully I will come up with enough stuff from when I'm gone. We'll see.
Yeah, I have some plans for community posts because I mostly do the community posts anyway.
That's true. You are the one who made that.
And so I have a few ideas because our alphabet poll is coming to an end.
Yeah.
And by the time this podcast comes out, I think that game will already be over. Or almost over. And after that, I have some ideas for what to do afterwards. And yeah, I just need some ideas, enough for a little over a month that you won't be around.
All right, let's hope that you won't break anything, and we'll see. We'll see.
Nah, I'm confident now. I used to be really scared in the beginning. I was always like checking everything 3 times with you. Like, is it okay? But is it okay? Can I post it? Is it okay if I post it? But now I'm a little more confident of like posting things, even if you haven't seen them before.
And you're totally right about that, because I mean, I trust you with this, and I know that you are doing a great job anyway. So
yes, I've proven myself to be trustworthy. I haven't exploded the channel.
Not yet, at least. No. Don't worry. I trust it. I mean, I gave you everything, like instantly. So if it's not a proof of trust, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I felt the heavy weight of the responsibility.
Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. You know that you're fine. You know that you are doing good, and people are really liking those community posts and those shots. So don't worry about it. They know that you are almost half in charge. So yeah.
Half in charge.
Yeah, half in charge. You will be fully in charge when I'm gone, then when I'm come
for
back.
a month and a week.
Yeah. And then you will be half in charge again.
Unless I take over.
No. You won't take over.
I felt plain.
No. We have never seen Venezuela taking over France, so I'm fine. Don't worry about that.
You're too far away.
Yeah, that's true. But I can take a plane
And it gets cold there.
I can take a plane and kick your ass. So be careful.
It gets too cold there.
All right, let's move to the next part of the podcast. Alright, so you choose to play Letters to You. So why did you choose this song?
Well, I just really love this song. There are many songs that I love, and there are some that just have my heart,
Yeah.
and have my heart in a very specific way. Like they just feel like a warm blanket on a cold day. They just make me feel better about life. And some from the Conqueror album are like that, like Page and Catharsis and Wonderland, of course. And Letters to You came, and it was love at first listen. And it's different from the other ones. And I really felt it when I read that interview where Kanami was saying more or less what inspired her to make the song, to write it.
Yeah.
Because this was one of those instances in which the lyrics really don't matter to me. Like the lyrics are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's not what connects with me. It's purely the music. And Kanami said that she wrote it thinking of those moments when you just aren't feeling great, like things aren't great. And she said that she wrote it in the hopes that listening to it would make you feel a little bit better and feel a little bit more optimistic about it and just feel that you would be fine. I'm of course paraphrasing, but that's like the gist of what she said. And that hit me hard. Really, really hard because that's exactly how that song felt when I first listened to it. It was just like someone was like sitting next to me and like patting me in the back and saying like it sucks right now, but it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Like don't worry. You'll be fine.
You'll be
And
fine.
it felt exactly like that. Like that song feels like that. There's a certain melancholy to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just a little bit of like melancholy to it, but it also sounds optimistic.
Mm.
And so it just feels like that. Like it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And God, I need that. I need that constantly. Because some days I really don't know if it's going to be okay.
Uh,
And it's scary sometimes. Sometimes it's
yeah.
scary. You really don't know if it's going to be okay. And I've gotten into the habit of listening to this song every morning. I
Oh,
wake up, wash my face, and I play this song. And it really helps me face the day because it kind of reminds me that it's going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I don't know how, but it'll happen. So yeah, that's why I chose this song. This song is really close to me right now,
mm.
and the little clip of Kanami, the little teaser she gave us of the
Yeah,
song
the acoustic
in during
version.
the acoustic set, that that really meant a lot.
Yeah.
I was
I
like, I saw it and I was, this is too short. Please give me more.
I want more.
Plus, she looks so cute.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. I have the I mean the feeling that Epic Narratives is actually more about feeling things than the previous albums. Like it for me, Epic Narratives brings so many emotions in almost every
Yes.
songs. Something that the previous albums didn't
That's
do.
why I say it feels like a very mature
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
They still tried stuff,
Mm,
but it overall it feels like a very mature
yeah.
album. And it makes sense.
It's
They've
like
gone through a lot.
yeah,
They're all in their 30s now,
yeah.
and it makes sense. They worked on it for a long time,
They did. Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
so it
that's
works.
yeah, but that's why Epic Narratives is all. I mean, probably my one of my first favorite album with Just Bring It, but I'm pretty sure that it's number one now. That's yeah, this album is amazing, and yeah, that was a good story that you told us about your connection with Letters to You, and I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
people will comment on that.
I've
For sure.
already seen people saying similar things about the song.
Oh,
Cause it just it gets to you. It really
yeah,
does.
yeah. Okay, let's move to your topic, which is the new outfit, right?
Yes,
What do you think of
the new
this?
armor.
Did
I
you
love it.
did you expect it? Did you expected them to change their outfit, their battle armor, like they said, that soon? If it feels soon, right?
I don't feel like it was that soon.
Yeah.
They usually do it like around every once a year, maybe a year and a half.
Okay. I really thought it was longer than that.
It was a little bit. That's why I don't feel like it was that fast.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
But what was your first
I was
impression?
expecting it. I was expecting it because it was new
Okay.
material coming out. They just
Oh, yeah.
finished the tour, and yeah, I was expecting it.
I think that I'm so don't care about the outfit that every time they're showing new outfit, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. they change outfits, but
How dare you? The outfits are amazing.
I mean they're amazing, but I don't care if they change or not. You know, it's not something that I'm not like, oh, I look forward to see the new outfit of BAND-MAID.
Yeah, I get it. It's not 3D animation, so you
Yeah.
don't care.
No, it's just like I'm not listening to BAND-MAID just because they have this look. I mean, they could.
Yeah, I do love the outfits. I
me too.
analyze all of them.
I don't.
And I compare them, and I know how when they change like fabrics, like sometimes they keep the same uniform, but they've changed some of the fabrics or some of the details. I notice all of that. And this change was very interesting. They really went for a bit of a gothic vibe.
Yeah, that's what I was. I mean,
and I really like it.
You're the one analyzing everything, and I'm like, oh, it looks more dark, more gothic, and that's all.
No, but the details, the richness of the details. The last uniforms were also very, very well crafted.
Yeah, I agree.
But these ones are on another level. Just the only thing that I haven't liked, honest to God, is that on Kanami's skirt.
Yeah,
she has like this.
Yeah.
These 3 layers of lace, of black lace over the white.
Yeah, I do too.
And it really bothered me that the lace didn't go all around.
Yeah.
Because you can see the part where it goes to white when in the video Ready to Rock.
Yeah, even in the thumbnail.
When she puts her leg on. Yeah, it's on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It kills me that it's in the thumbnail. It annoys me. I'm like, Photoshop it.
Yeah, why? Or just add the missing part. Just add it. It's just.
But it bothers me that the person that crafted the outfits didn't take that detail into consideration, which I can kind of understand. But still, it's like, now that you know, fix it, please.
Yeah, and I don't think that I understood it properly, but I think that they have stuff written inside of the outfits, because I've seen people talking about Misa showing what's written in under a jacket or something like that. I don't really get what happened, but during the acoustic concerts, I think they showed a little bit more of their outfits.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't read any of that, but I would like to. I'm gonna try and find it.
Yeah, we'll probably know more about this pretty soon, I think. So
that was the only thing about the new outfits that I wasn't really a fan of. And the other thing is Psyche's gloves.
Yeah, I don't like those gloves.
They look great on the photos. They look good on photos. I get it. It goes with the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I understand it, but I was hoping she wouldn't wear them during performances. And I think she's not going to, because in the photos of the acoustic concert, she's not wearing them.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I think it's a bit of a hazard, because she moves her hands a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not safe. Like, the microphone might fly from her head.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
So I'm like, please don't wear this on stage. Yeah. They look great on the photos, but no, please don't. I hope that she won't. and it's probably easier to play the piano without them too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. And same for Akane. She has gloves in the photo shots.
Yeah, but those I knew she was not gonna wear.
Yeah.
Like those are just for the photos, and that's
Yeah.
fine. They suit the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's true.
They kind of go with the little like leather garter that she's wearing.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I like it.
I saw a few comments of people saying that the roses are almost disappearing from this new outfit.
The what is disappearing?
The
Sorry?
the roses.
Oh, the roses.
Yeah.
I actually think that you can see these roses better than
And
the last
one?
ones, because the last ones were so dark,
Yeah, that's true.
so dark, especially Psyche's.
Yeah.
And I understand, probably Psyche is the one that doesn't want the big flower on her head anymore. And Miku complies. And I get it, but I do hope that they keep the roses for
Me
a
too.
while still.
It's
Because
part
it's
of their
something that
aesthetic.
comes from it comes from the beginning.
Yeah.
It has some meaning behind it,
Yeah.
and it's nice.
Yeah.
I want to make a video about that before they go extinct.
I was going to ask when you are going to make a 30 minutes video analyzing all the outfits and all the fabrics and stuff like that.
No, not that much.
We should make a video together, like the evolution of BAND-MAID outfits.
Maybe, yeah, that would be interesting though.
That would be interesting. But you would have to do basically everything except maybe the editing. That's something.
And you'll be like surprised because you've never noticed any of this because you don't pay attention to the outfit.
Exactly. Exactly right.
Because it's not 3D animation, so who cares?
Yeah, because I only care about 3D animation in my life. I just do not care about anything else. You got me.
Psyche surprised me. Psyche surprised me with the little spikes.
Yeah, the spikes.
She's more spiky.
Spiky.
The best nickname ever. It's as good as Gorilla.
That's a good one.
Gorilla.
Spiky.
Spiky Sensei.
Spiky Sensei.
It's great. But yeah, I was a little worried that she was going to get her glove stuck on her little spikes, but no, I think she's safe. I love the skirt with the little lace in the middle. I love it.
I'm so not watching the details.
You really aren't. Oh my god.
I don't care how they are dressed.
Sad.
Yeah, it looks
This
cool.
is sad.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool.
It is such a nice
dark,
detail. It's very creative.
Yeah, but I'm not
very
into.
Creative.
I'm not into that kind of stuff. That's all.
No, but it's really, really interesting. And this time they made sure that she was able to move. Like she has space on her skirt so she can open her legs a bit and move.
I really don't get why they did that on the previous one.
But it was the first time that she was wearing it during Yokohama.
Yeah.
And it was a little tight, but they fixed it. They fixed it.
It looks like she was also sweating a lot from the concerts that we saw online.
Yeah.
She was sweating so much.
I am wondering about this new outfit though, because she's wearing long sleeves and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see. I agree. All right, are you done with the outfits or are you going to add more on that?
No, wait, I haven't talked about Misa. She's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm very surprised of that because you're maybe the number one fan of Misa and you didn't talk about Misa at all.
I was saving the best for last.
Bad fan. Bad fan. Bad Misa fan.
Shh.
Go ahead.
I absolutely love her outfit. She looks like she really is embodying the whole assassin aesthetic now.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And not only is it eye-catchy because it's just so black and majestic.
Majestic.
But like it's beautiful. And of course you haven't noticed the details, but the fabric is embossed, like it has so many details going around. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. It's really, really pretty.
Don't
and I'm
think?
sure that I feel like it makes her feel confident because
Oh,
she really, really, really owns that outfit. You can see that she likes it.
which outfit is your favorite from Misa?
I think overall, I have two that I really, really like. One is the previous one.
Okay.
I really like the details on on her neck, her chest, her arms.
Okay.
Like the whole bodies of the outfit was beautiful. I remember that Numu made an illustration of it and you showed it to me and I was loving that he was able to really recreate all the details because I really like that outfit. And I also like the one from 2020, the one when they were um, playing mostly Unseen World.
Okay.
That one I also really liked.
Okay.
That one was still a dress, like it had like a big opening on the side, and
Yeah.
she had like a skirt underneath that was a little bit see-through.
Okay.
Ah, it
Oh
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
pretty,
I
so
think
pretty.
okay. I think I know what
And
costume
she
you
looked so badass when she like did her pose, like her power poses
Yeah.
with that one. It was really pretty.
Okay. Okay. Are you done with Misa or do you want to that stuff?
It doesn't really make much sense to tell you about it because you can't appreciate it because you haven't noticed anything.
You know what? I should do a podcast like with all you girls talking about outfits. It will be very cliche,
Yeah,
but yeah.
super, but I mean, at least we would have
Or at
people
least, yeah.
that understand what
I
we're
mean,
talking about.
you should. We should arrange a conversation with Nitpick because she seems to be very much interested by this topic.
Yeah, I need someone that gets excited over fabric with me. Because the fabrics are very pretty.
And
Oh, and there's
fabric!
one last
Have you seen the
thing.
fabric?
There's
Yeah.
one last thing.
Yes.
Miku's bow.
Yes.
Her bow is massive, and I love it. I love it. It's so big, and I love it. It's the biggest bow she's ever had. And it has like little ruffles on the edge. It's amazing. And she sparkles all over. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm done with the outfits.
Thank you. Thank you for closing this topic for me. Thank you very much.
Not that you care, but okay.
You really don't. But yeah, it's good to talk about something that you don't care sometimes, I think.
I mean, I listened to your rant about the 3D animation, so you have to listen
Yeah,
to my rant.
I have to. Yeah, it's pure politeness, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Questions from the community.
Yay, let's do questions.
Let's do questions. We have.
I wasn't sure if anyone was going to ask any questions.
Yeah, me
so
neither,
I was really
because-
happy when I saw that they did.
Sometimes people are just
Thank
saying.
you for giving us questions.
Thank you very much. Yeah, because sometimes people are like, "Oh yes, that's cool. You are getting this guest. I love them and have fun." Yeah, but no questions.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that anyone was going to be that interested.
All right. First questions from Yera Yortiz. First question is for me. How do you manage a channel that involves so many people on a regular basis? Knowing BAND-MAID content is not the most profitable out there and are all volunteers. So it's first thing.
Volunteers, slaves. I mean,
it starts very well. The best start ever. First of all, I'm not managing that many people for my channel. I think mostly I'm handling most of the stuff myself, and at least for the videos. I'm not talking about the shorts, but for the videos, I'm managing stuff myself. I'm coming up with ideas. I'm writing scripts. I'm editing the video. The people I rely to are mostly Casper for the voice acting, because I need his voice for most of my videos. When I'm making big videos, I'm working with Tishinji for the Japanese translation, either from Japanese to English or English to Japanese, because he's my most trusted translator, and he knows so much about BAND-MAID that sometimes he corrects my script, saying that, oh, this is not totally right, or you missed that, or oh, this is interesting, you can add that to the video and stuff like that. So he's basically my BAND-MAID consultant / translator.
Yes,
So,
he's the savant.
Yeah, and I just the first time I talked to Tishinji, it was just asking him if I could use his translation for the BAND-MAID Nippon episodes, and with time we evolved and worked a lot together, and he told me a lot of time that he's really enjoying what I'm doing, and he's having a lot of fun working with me, even though I'm feeling bad about sending him so many things to translate. But he seems to enjoy it, so shut up. Shut up, slave. That's terrible. That's horrible. So yeah, he seems to be enjoying this. Yeah, and BAND-MAID content is not the most profitable. I mean, I'm not making any profits.
Yeah, you're not profiting at all.
I'm not profiting at all. I'm just making these because I just want more people to listen to BAND-MAID, and I want to make my share of for the community, and I'm just.
You do have a Patreon.
I do have a Patreon for anyone
but, like,
who wants.
Everything that you get from Patreon is basically to be able to, like, afford stuff for the channel.
Yeah. I'm making very expensive stuff, so it's helping a lot. But I'm making those. I'm not making people send me money or stuff like that. Just putting this out there, saying that if you want to support me or support the channel, you can subscribe to Patreon or send me money via PayPal and stuff like that. But it's mainly to cover the fees that I'm paying, and even if I did not get any money, I would continue to do that. But yeah, I'm not making any profits. I'm not monetizing my videos. Not because first of all, because I don't want to. I don't want to put ads everywhere on my videos. Just every time I'm watching a video and I see ads, I just don't want to watch it anymore. And either way, I'm using BAND-MAID contents for most of my videos, so it makes no sense to earn any money on that. And even though, and in the end, YouTube does not allow me to monetize my video anyway, so I don't care about I don't want to make money of that. If people want to send me money because they want to support my projects, that's great, that's amazing, and it helps a lot. But yeah, I'm not making any profits anyway. And are all people volunteers? No. Especially voice actors, I have to pay them. Numu, I have to pay him as well. He's a very good friend now that I will meet in Japan. And he helped me in so many times on so many things. But he's an artist that deserves to be paid for what he's doing. And I'm always asking him, how much should I pay you for this or that? And I'm paying him for everything he does to me. So yeah, no volunteers, except for Viiolet. she's a volunteer, right? And for Casper too. She's a volunteer slave, so it counts as a volunteer.
I am on call 24 hours a day because of the time difference.
And he also has a question for you. how did you come up with the idea of asking Orange to post on his channel for a while, and what future expectations do you have for your own?
Oh, okay. Well, first, there's two questions there.
Yep.
First question is, I didn't. It was Orenji that offered me to put my videos on his channel. I'm way too shy to ask someone to make room for me on his channel. Like, nope.
Nope.
But now about my own channel, which is the second question, right?
Yes.
Honestly, I wanted to try doing some alternative stuff, but it has been a little bit challenging. I don't really have that much time, so I mostly focus on what I'm going to do for Orange's channel, and then if I have any other ideas and the time to put them together, I will post something on my channel. But that one, it's a little more secondary. I do one day hope to do things with more voiceovers on my own channel.
Yeah.
But that's going to be in the future, whenever I'm able to afford a better microphone. So yeah, those are a little bit the plans for the future that I have. I would like to just talk about BAND-MAID related stuff from my personal perspective on my own channel. But that's still very much in the future. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. And last question for both of us. How do you deal with trolls and haters, literally and on a personal level? So I let you start with that.
We don't get many haters in the comments or trolls. I mean, there's one every now and again. I usually just ignore them. And in life too.
Yeah, I think
I apply the wall policy. I'm a wall. I don't do anything.
Yeah, I think I have the exact same answer. We don't have a lot of them in the comments section of the videos that we are doing. But yeah, when I see something, I just delete the comment and I don't care, because the amount of kindness from the community is way too big to care about one person saying something
one
bad.
or two.
Yeah. I think we are very lucky on that, because we really don't have that many people writing 8 comments.
No.
And it's
one every now and again.
I remember on which video was that? There was a comment in Japanese from someone. I think you remember that. I don't remember what he was saying. Oh, it was before. Yeah. It was in the Pigeon Dreams of Singing. I think they took it in too personally, or they thought that I was trying to tell a true story, and they wrote a big comment, and I didn't even had to write anything. I saw people already. I think it's Tishinji who actually responded, saying that it's a fictional story, so don't get too personal about it. It's not what really happened and stuff like that. I don't know. Do you remember exactly the details on that?
I remember a similar one, but it was on a documentary.
Oh, it was on a documentary?
Yeah, it was a person that was saying that you shouldn't call it a documentary because you were only basing it on interviews. You weren't actually interviewing them. And it was like a whole thing about not calling it a documentary because it wasn't a real documentary.
Oh.
And I'm like, come on.
I don't even remember that. That's how much I care.
I do remember Tishinji replying on that one.
Maybe it's the one. Is this one? Maybe I'm mixing the two.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the longest one that I remember.
Yeah. Okay.
I was surprised even.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't have that many haters, so
No.
we are totally fine. Next question from Alan. On average, how long does it take to produce a video, and how many team members do you have? So I'm guessing that it's for both of us. So myself, how long does it take to produce a video? It depends on which kind of video. Sometimes
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a few hours, and sometimes
it takes a few months.
not not a few months, a few weeks at top. I'd say a few weeks, but because I have a real job and stuff to do, and I don't have all my day to make videos, because if I did, I would release way more content than that, and more quickly. But yeah, I think the biggest videos I made are the documentaries and the pigeon.
Yeah, the documentary.
Yeah, and the pigeon dreams of singing. They are the biggest videos I did. And the Ojo Summer video, actually, I found out that it took 5 months to happen, but not because it took a longer time to edit, but I needed all the recordings, and then I would have to edit the final thing. But it depends on if you talk about if you start when I had the idea until when the video is actually released, or the time that I'm actually working on a video.
Yeah, the Ojosama video took a long time because you first had the idea. We kind of talked about it. The questions
Yeah, you had
to be made.
Yeah, that's right.
And you were contacting people.
Yeah, that's also.
So it took a while until you had a list of people that were willing to participate.
And one of them stopped to answer me, and the other one said I can't do it. So I had to find more people.
So that's mostly why it took so long.
Yeah, that's right. And what about you? How long does it take for you to produce a video?
It depends on what I'm doing. Because, for example, today, which is going to be a week ago when you listen to this, but today, that was the day that the Ready to Rock video got to 1 million views. I posted a little edit to celebrate it. So it wasn't super complex to do. And I did it in one day. Took me like 5-6 hours. And that's mostly because my internet is so slow. And because I'm doing it on a phone.
Yeah, that doesn't help. That's true.
So yeah, something like that is fairly easy. I can do in a day. But then other videos do take me longer. Anything that has lyrics to a song takes me a while, because I do my own translations and I use different tools to do them, because I try to interpret them more than translate them literally.
Yeah.
So I try to make them sound also poetic in English. And it takes me a while. It usually takes me 2 or 3 days to be happy with the result and put the whole thing together.
Okay.
And others is just like from the idea to the actual execution. Takes a while, like a week. I also don't really plan my videos. I usually just get an idea, go for it, post it, and then wait for the next idea.
Yeah, because I do post my videos on Sunday, and I want to keep that schedule. But yeah, you can post basically anytime you want.
Yeah.
And how many team members do I have? So me. Shh. Go back to your cave. I'm just myself, and most of the time I'm working with Casper, and then we have the translator team. Who, I mean, I just ask people if they wanted to translate stuff, or sometimes they come to me and say, I would like to translate your videos into this language, and I have a special channel for them, and I send them the scripts, and they can do the translation before the video comes out. And I handle the subtitles. I make the subtitles. Most of the time I make the subtitles. Sometimes someone else does, but most of the time I'm making the subtitle files, and I'm adding those to the videos. So I don't have that. I don't have a big team. It's mostly me and Casper on my side, and the translators. But for the actual work on the video,
And me.
No, you're not working.
I
with me.
feel so overlooked.
Because you're my slave. I don't talk about my slave. That's why. No, I mean on my kind of videos, but most of the time, I mean all the time, I'm asking for Violet's feedbacks, and also from Mama V's feedbacks, because I need.
Oh yeah, my mom gets involved in this.
Yep. I need
because
feedbacks.
I turned my mom into a maniac.
Yeah, and it's good to have feedbacks from someone who is a little bit outside of this and not in the same generation, and not listening to BAND-MAID all the time. So yeah, it's good to have different perspectives from different people when making.
Yeah, we are proof viewers.
Yeah, basically.
We watch the video before it comes out, and we pay attention to see if anything looks weird, if like something is not syncing right, or if a photo could be better quality, or if it's not in the right place, or if the text is too small, or anything like that.
I have my team of slaves from Venezuela.
Yes.
I'm like a big company. I'm just using resources from other countries far away to cut my costs. I'm not even paying them, so it's free. It's just basically slaves. Imagine people listening to this will be like, what the fuck is going on this channel? And
Question.
How many team members do you have?
Oh. Like me, myself, and I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And your phone. That's one of your team member. Your phone is one of your team member.
Yeah, my poor phone.
Yeah, your poor phone. Next questions.
That overheats when I edit for 3 hours.
It's burning hot. It's like when I'm editing, my computer is making a lot of noise because of the ventilators, but I don't know how your phone is reacting while you're doing that.
No, it just gets warm and I have to stop for a while. That's it.
Okay.
Not very exciting.
Yeah, no, it's scary. So yeah, next question from Ex-Demonius. Viiolet, I was very touched by your words on the video Ojo-sama. You said that you can't buy...
Thanks for watching it!
Yeah, you said that you can't buy any BAND-MAID CDs or other stuff, and to support your favorite group, you started making videos. I have the same thing. The question is, you still haven't got any official BAND-MAID merch? Question mark. So do you have any official BAND-MAID merch?
I do. Official, I do. I have a t-shirt from the 10th anniversary tour.
Okay.
The US 10th anniversary tour.
Okay.
That's official. And also from that same tour, I got they were giving a little pouch to I think it was the VIP.
Oh, the VIP, yeah.
And it had like what was it? A little deck of cards
Yeah, that's right.
and like an eye mask, something. Well, I got one of those
Okay.
because there was one person that saw my videos on TikTok and he kind of just offered to get me a t-shirt. He was like, I'm going to a concert, would you like a t-shirt? And I'm like, yes, but it might be hard to get a t-shirt to me. And he was like, I'll figure it out. Just tell me like which size and stuff. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting me quite a few things. And so a lot of what I have is unofficial.
Yeah.
It's mostly a few little, I'm not sure if this is the right word, but like those little trinkets that the fans will exchange with each other
Oh yeah.
in
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
So I have a few of those. And I have a t-shirt that's also like not official merch.
Okay.
I have two of those, I think.
Okay.
And at least I think, and I don't know that one of them is official merch. But yeah, that's pretty much what. Oh, and the most important thing that I have is my most precious possession. I have a pair of Misa sunglasses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the purple ones.
The purple ones. Okay.
I was so excited when he told me that he got me a pair of those. I cried. Because yeah, Misa is my favorite, so having Misa glasses
No,
is a dream come
really? Misa is your favorite?
true. Yes.
Glad that you mentioned it because I didn't even know. Next question by Quartermaster Veterans. On what channel projects has Viiolet worked on, or is it just the shorts from videos? So, question for you.
Well, like we just said, I kind of help with the little details, like watching it before it gets posted just to check that everything looks good. Um, I'm mostly a soundboard. Like Orange talks to me constantly. I have this
Constantly,
idea.
yeah,
I
I'm
have this
stalking you.
idea. I
Yeah,
have this idea.
yeah,
I
of
have
course,
10 ideas.
of course, I'm
I
stalking
thought
you.
of this. I thought of this.
That's true.
Because
She's
he
the
is
one
an
stalking me.
idea
Hey,
machine. He has so many ideas.
that's the
So many. And of course, most of them are great. But sometimes some need a little bit more like channeling into things that he can actually do. So I help with that.
Yeah.
I'm the soundboard. I listen to all of the ideas and I give feedback.
I'm doing the same with you, you know.
And well, yeah, I also use you as a soundboard, but you are the idea machine, so for every one idea I have, you have like 15.
I mean, not recently, but yeah, I'm.
And still,
Okay.
you've just been busy because you're planning a month trip to Japan. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. Um.
So
Next
yeah, for example, in the Ojo-sama video, I kind of helped with the questions and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's little things like that. I'm not really involved in the making of the video because no.
No. But you're not. Yeah, but you are involved in the. You are not involved. You're not involved, but you are involved in a way. So yeah.
Yeah.
Next question from Make It a Pro. What's your favorite BAND-MAID music video?
Ooh, I didn't see that one. I didn't give that one any thought. My favorite music video. Well, I do like to differentiate because when I think of the music videos, I try not to think of the songs
Okay.
because one thing is one thing and another thing is another thing.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to say exclusively because of the video, the visuals of the video, I have two favorites because of very different reasons. One of my favorites is the nonfiction days
Okay.
because it's just so cinematic. There, the part with the fire and the slow motion camera, it's amazing. I love it. But then my other favorite is Blooming. Not a lot of people love that video so much, but I do.
Oh, I like it.
Because no, people like it, but I don't see often that people love it. They love
Ah,
the song, not so much the video.
okay.
But I really like it. It's such a simple idea
Yeah.
with the lights.
Yeah.
Such a simple idea, but it's so beautifully executed. The whole mystery of not showing you the full bodies of any of them. They just show you pieces, like the instruments, their feet, the movement that they did, but you didn't see their faces. I love it. And slowly it builds up. Then you have this scene with the silhouettes in the triangle.
Mm.
They shape the lights as a triangle,
Yeah.
and you only see their silhouettes.
Yeah.
It's a very nice detail there. And then finally, when the solo is over and they drop you from that high, you can finally see Miku's and Psyche's faces. And they just like fade into each other. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. I really like how such a simple idea is executed in the video. And I really like all the colors, and I really like in that part, the far away part, that they make the lights move and it's it looks like it's resembling rain. I just like it so much.
Yeah.
I watched that video just for the pleasure of seeing the video because I can listen to the song whenever, but I choose
Yeah.
to watch the video just to watch the video because it's so pretty. And the multicolor lights during the solo, I also love that little detail.
Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't thought about this answer before because you would have taken like 1 hour or something.
Well, that's so kind of you. You know me so well.
I do. My answer will be way faster because people probably already know that my favorite music video is Don't You Tell Me. I love the song and I love the music video. I think it's one of the...
When they flip the table.
Yeah, when they flip the table. I mean, when they flip the table, Misa is like, SAK is like, Je pense, I mean, if you just use Psyche and Misa to flip the table, it would be the perfect plan, the perfect moment. Like those two just they don't care. They just don't care about doing this. I think.
That video has the thing about showing their personalities.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really fun.
what I was going to say too. It's the first video that shows our personality, and I think it's really funny. It's a really funny music video, and it's also an empowerment of the maids over the masters. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Like go away, you masters. We are taking over and flipping the table and putting a mess everywhere. I really like
and
it.
Psyche has her foot on top of the guy at the end. That's hilarious.
That's the best moment of the video. The one that everyone remembers, at least. But yeah, I love this music video. Last questions from MNP of BAND-MAID, Masters and Princesses of BAND-MAID. We already answered this one. How long does it take to make those shots? That was for you. He also asked, do you remember all the shots that you made?
If I remember them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They are ingrained in my memory because you have to go over what you edit so many times. I remember when I got this idea of celebrating the anniversary of daydreaming,
Yeah.
and I had the idea of what I wanted to do, but it was really hard to do. I didn't know how to do what I wanted to do. I'm still
It's
learning.
not a tool.
I've gotten better, but I'm still learning. And it took me a long time to put that video together. And it came out really pretty, but I swear I could not listen to daydreaming for like a month after that.
Oh.
I was so saturated. I could not. So yeah, every video is ingrained in my brain.
Yeah, I get that because
Because
I remember when I worked on the cover for Onset, I listened to Onset so much when I saw BAND-MAID in concerts in the US, I think a few months after that, and it felt so weird to see this song that I worked on so many times and listened to so many times being played live in front of me. It was not the same kind of feeling that you had, but it was a weird feeling. It was very.
it probably sounded weird.
Yeah. Oh, that's how they play it. And the last question is for both of us. How do you think of bandmates fan who became fan not because of their music at all, as you guys are fan of? I need to read that because I don't understand the question.
Oh no, I did read this one ahead of time. I did get what he meant. He's asking like, how do we feel about fans that became fans not because of the music?
I mean, if it's not because of the music, it's because of.
He specifically cites his own example that he became a fan mostly because of the concert, like the occasion itself, the experience of the concert.
Oh, the experience of the concerts.
Which I understand. Their concerts are really memorable. So it's like the hook wasn't exactly the music in itself, but the concerts.
Okay.
I kind of get it because the first hook that I had was the outfit.
Oh.
I really liked it because it's a trope in anime. And so I recognized the trope from anime and I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And then it was the music. But what first caught me was the outfits. I was saying, this is fun. This looks hilarious. I think this is genius, particularly coming from Japan.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, you can be first hooked by the outfit, but you cannot continue to support BAND-MAID just because you like the outfit. You have to like the music at some point.
Oh, of course, but I still like the outfits.
Yeah.
Not like you, but...
No, I it's not that I don't like them, it's just that I don't care. Yeah, exactly. But the fabric is amazing. That's why I heard today. That's what I learned.
Yep.
The fabric and the details.
I kind of get it. Especially if you say that you got hooked because you went to a concert. I mean, their energy during concerts is amazing. So I'm sure that you can be inspired by a concert to then dive into the discography and just explore everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure that most people get hooked because of the music, but it's okay to like get hooked for other reasons. The music is still good. You probably enjoy it, so.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a full package.
For me, when I'm listening to a new band, I always want to listen how they are live because it's for me it's my my way to see if it's a band who is worth supporting, even if I like the songs, if they are bad live or something like that. I don't think that I already had this experience, except for the first time I listened to My First Story. I watched a live video and it was so bad that I was like, oh, it sucks. But I'm always almost right away checking live videos to see if the band sounds good live. Not necessarily. I'm not necessarily checking if they have a good energy or stuff like that. But if they sound good live, it's a way for me to enjoy a band fully.
Yeah, particularly bands.
Yeah, particularly
Because
bands.
a band that's not tight, it just sounds all over the place.
Yeah. But yeah, I get but I mean, how would you be hooked by BAND-MAID except music, maybe concerts and the look, the outfit and the look. There are probably people that were like, oh, they are beautiful women, I want to listen to them, and then they love the music, but it's not really how I see things.
Yeah, I've seen people that started listening to them because they were attractive, they were cute. And that's also okay. If you like their music afterwards, if it's only that kind of sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you like the music too, then yeah, sure, why not? I mean, they are pretty.
Yeah.
I have this eternal platonic crush on me, so I'm not gonna deny it. So.
Misa doesn't know what's coming.
I will cry and give her a letter with my love confession.
And she will take it because they are more.
She will take it because I'm gonna glue it to a Jim Beam bottle.
Because you are jumping on her and force her to take the letter. That's why she will take it. Yeah, they are more eager. They are interacting with female fans more than anyone else. I mean, you've seen concerts in the US where people were giving stuff. Princesses were giving stuff to the members, and they took it willingly, and they loved it.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm sure that it will happen someday. And I don't know if Misa is receiving a lot of love letters from fans, so she will probably enjoy it. All right, I think that we are done with today's episode.
So happy we got questions.
Yeah, and this will be posted while I'm in Japan, so I hope that you will enjoy it anyway. I will continue to work on videos to be released in the coming weeks. I don't know if there will be a lot of content when I'm gone, but I'll do my best to produce some video. And like we said, Viiolet will be in charge of the channel, so if anything goes wrong, you can complain to her. She will be answering.
Why are you telling them to complain to me?
She will be answering all your complaints and handling all your complaints.
Why are you telling them to complain?
Because you will be in charge, so you have to handle the complaints.
No, you're supposed to say so. Give her all of your support.
Give her all of your complaints. And if you want to, all of your supports too, but yeah, I don't know if she needs that, but yeah, you can do it.
Of course I do. Just because you don't give me any doesn't mean that I don't need it.
Right, I don't give you any support, of course. Oh my god.
Nah, I'm kidding, he does. He's really supportive.
Everyone thinks that I'm a tyrant. Using slaves for my own profit. It doesn't look good for me. It doesn't. It's fine. It's fine. People knows that it's not the truth. But yeah, send these all your love and support, and we'll continue to produce videos for you, for BAND-MAID, and for new people to listen to them. And hopefully we'll continue to grow together and reach more people and make BAND-MAID go back to world domination.
Yes, because the channel already reached 10,000 subscribers.
Yes,
We should have mentioned that too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That
oh,
happened
by
not
the
too
way,
long ago.
by the way, we have 10,000 subscribers on the channel.
Yeah, that's a big milestone.
That's a crazy milestone, and we are getting closer to be the biggest BAND-MAID community on the internet, because Reddit is like 14,000 people. So when we will pass that, we will be the biggest BAND-MAID community.
You're competing with the Reddit community?
I'm competing with everyone. One day, my YouTube channel will be bigger than BAND-MAID. No, that's not possible.
Okay, that's too much. Cool it. Take it easy.
That's not possible. I don't even think that I would go to 10,000 people. That's insane. Just insane. But yeah, let's continue to grow. Let's show love to BAND-MAID. And the fact that we can go like this means that we could be more credible for interviews and work with BAND-MAID directly one day. Who knows?
Maybe that's true. That would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe one day they will notice us if we get big enough. Because yeah, who knows? I mean, I know that I will never have 1 million subscribers, but maybe one day they will want to make an interview with fans instead of people always asking the same questions over and over. Like we don't do BAND-MAID, and it's always the same thing. So I hope that with Made It, they will be more open-minded on that, and maybe try to make more interesting interviews, because they are making amazing interviews in Japanese, and in Japan, but when they are doing interviews with overseas interviewers, it's always the same questions and it's boring.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The interviews in Japanese are really good.
Yeah, they're amazing. I mean, but I want the same thing here. So if they come to Europe, I don't know how, but I will try to do something.
To interview them?
No, I will. I can't. I know that I physically can't do that. I will die for sure, but I'll try, and I'll die trying. We'll see.
So dramatic.
Are you the one telling me that? You're the drama queen from the start, and you're telling me that I'm dramatic. All right, let's end it here. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode of podcast.
Thank you to the ones that listened to the whole thing, because we sure talked a lot.
Yeah, that was expected. I mean, we know each other for a while now, and we get along pretty well. So it could have at least it could last for more. Well, I can't even speak.
Yeah, we could go for longer, but
exactly that.
I still need to sleep, and you have stuff to do.
Yes.
Because it is currently 1:38 in the morning for me.
And 7:38 for me. So
yeah.
Have a good day, evening, night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening. Bye.